ผมเองก็ชื่อเป้านะครับเป้าปรปักษ์ก็พอไปเจอเขาที่กองถ่ายครั้งแรกที่ปากช่องเนี่ยแล้วเขาบอกนี่คือพระเอกรุธ บรูซลี
What is going on, everybody? It's Hector Martinez once again for Urban Kung Fu. And Video Shack was the premier shop, once located on 49th Street and Broadway here in New York City. And this was the shop where people went to get their home video. Video Shack was actually the first place that I picked up, for the very first time, my Bruce Lee films on VHS. And, there was a movie called The Real Bruce Lee, which came out in 1979. And indeed, it was the first time that something that had to do with Bruce Lee was actually released on home video. But this one actually starred Moon Kyung-seok, who was also known as Dragon Lee, and he was known as the South Giant Dragon from South Korea. And although the VHS says we positively guarantee the real Bruce Lee, it did, but it didn't. The reason it did is because it actually had footage of the early childhood films of Bruce Lee, the black and white films that he did as a child. So what they did was they took excerpts from, most of his films, and they put them in there, and they guaranteed the real Bruce Lee. But it wasn't nothing from Game of Death or Enter the Dragon or any other legit adult Bruce Lee footage. This one is in the Bruce exploitation category, and it's a pretty good film, especially when it starts off with Dragon Lee. This came out in 1979, and if you notice, Video Gems actually says that it was the first time that any Bruce Lee footage was released on home video. Well, that's true. But later in 1980, Video Gems acquired the rights to Return of the Dragon, and they were the first to release Return of the Dragon on home video. It was known as a big box, the big box VHS release, and Video Gems was known for that. They would put these movies out. Unfortunately, they were pan and scanned versions or cropped versions, but they did release Return of the Dragon on beta, and beta was quite rare because it included a widescreen version. Well, what you're seeing now is the real Bruce Lee on VHS with its original rare standee from 1979. And I dig the fact that both of these guys are finally together. They bring great memories of a great era back in 1979 when Broadway and 42nd Street started opening up shop selling these Bruce Lee films on home video.